Ever wondered why Ethereum fees are so high? Today we're going to dive into that mystery. But first, let's establish what Ethereum is. It's a decentralized, open-source blockchain featuring smart contract functionality. It's like a supercomputer that everyone can use, but no one controls. Now on to fees. In the cryptocurrency world, these are like tolls on a highway. They facilitate transactions, making sure your data gets where it needs to go. They're also used to maintain the network's security, rewarding those who verify transactions and maintain the blockchain. These fees are calculated based on computational complexity, bandwidth use, and storage needs. In Ethereum's case, these fees are known as gas, and they're crucial to the system's operation. So, now that we understand what fees are and their purpose in the crypto world, let's delve into why Ethereum's fees are so high. Previously, Ethereum used a system known as proof of work. Now, this might sound like a tough day at the office, but it's actually a bit more complex. In proof of work, miners, the individuals or groups who validate transactions on the Ethereum network, had to solve complex mathematical puzzles. The first to solve the puzzle would get the privilege of adding a new block of transactions to the blockchain, and in return, they were rewarded with Ether, Ethereum's native cryptocurrency. But here's the catch. The more miners there were trying to solve these puzzles, the more competitive it became. And when the network got busy, miners could choose which transactions to validate first. Naturally, they would often choose the ones offering higher transaction fees, leading to an increase in the cost of transactions during peak times. However, Ethereum didn't stick with this system. They decided to switch gears. Ethereum made a significant change by switching to proof of stake. This new mechanism, unlike its predecessor, proof of work, doesn't rely on powerful, energy-guzzling computers to validate transactions. Instead, participants, known as validators, are selected to propose a block based on the amount of Ethereum they hold and are willing to stake as collateral. This shift has a few potential consequences. Firstly, it's more energy efficient, which is a huge plus in an increasingly eco-conscious world. Secondly, it could lead to increased demand for Ethereum. Why? Well, the more Ethereum you stake, the higher your chances of being chosen to validate a block and reap the rewards. This increased demand, however, could also lead to higher fees. As more people vie to participate in the system, the competition could drive up the price of transactions. This change was a big deal, but it's not the only reason for Ethereum's high fees. Let's explore further. Besides the proof mechanism change, other factors also contribute to Ethereum's high fees. Now let's delve into these. Imagine a bustling city during rush hour. The roads are congested and everyone's in a hurry. This is quite similar to Ethereum's network during peak times. When numerous transactions are happening simultaneously, the network becomes congested. This high demand leads to increased fees as transactions compete for priority. It's like bidding for a faster taxi in our city analogy. Now, consider airdrops, a popular way to distribute new tokens. These tokens are often sent to Ethereum wallet holders, but this process uses the Ethereum network and therefore incurs fees. The more airdrops, the more network demand, and the higher the fees. These factors, coupled with Ethereum's popularity as a platform for decentralized apps, contribute to the high fees we often see. So it's not just about proof mechanisms, but a combination of various elements. And finally, let's talk about guay and how it ties into all this. So what is guay and how does it relate to Ethereum's fees? This question brings us to an integral part of Ethereum's fee structure. Guay, or gigaway, is a denomination of Ether, Ethereum's native currency. It's akin to cents to a dollar, except in the crypto world, we have 1 billion guay in a single Ether. Now, Ethereum's transaction fees, commonly known as gas fees, are calculated in guay. Picture this. When you make a transaction on the Ethereum network, you're essentially paying for the computational power required to process it, and this payment is quantified in gas. The price of this gas is then determined by guay. What does it mean for you? Well, when the demand for Ethereum transactions is high, the price of guay tends to increase, thereby making transactions more expensive. So there you have it. Ethereum's high fees are the result of a combination of factors, from network changes to user demand, and even the value of guay. Remember, understanding these dynamics can help you navigate the crypto world more effectively.